Stonebridge Drive Bridge.
I think
Table this?
I think I just tabled it at this point in time.
I make a motion to table C. Any second?
It's just a discussion.
But also, what about B, by the way?
You skip B.
Well, you have to.
These are just discussion items. Just
You have to table discussion items?
no, just
Okay.
keep moving. B and C we're not going to worry about, correct?
Okay, we'll bring that up again. They're not done being cooked. Aragon Place stormwater options. This is TJ.
Yeah. So as you'll recall, we've had a number of conversations now about our drain that leaves the Aragon Place cul-de-sac, and the condition of it and the issues that it's causing. So I think we have a couple potential options to replace them, or to replace and or redirect that stormwater. I think for the furtherance of this conversation, it'd be a good idea if maybe our office put together some very preliminary brief maps that would show the two directions that this could potentially go, so that we could then talk about this and decide if we like one option better than the other.
Okay.
It is a situation, we have many of these situations in our township where stormwater runoff that's being captured by a catch basin within our road right of way, then travels onto private property, where it's causing a problem. So I do believe we have to address it in some form or fashion. I looked at it on April 11th. I have a couple ideas, but before we spend any real amount of time, effort, and township money on looking into these options, I wanted to maybe talk about it in an introductory type of fashion, and here's maybe two options we could look at, and maybe having some drawings in front of us would help with that.
Since it's kind of in the same area, and it's stormwater, I have a couple of residents on Jack Street that have come to my business stating that they're getting muddy runoff from that property at the end of Hobbit. Is that Gandalf or whatever?
Gandalf, yeah.
So, they believe that there's a lot of grading going on with no erosion control, no silt socks, no grading.
When I was there 2 weeks ago, I did not see any real stabilization measures for the
So what do we do about that?
Contact them. I mean, when I was there on a Saturday, there was no erosion control means, methods, or whatever.
I went up to see what I could see. Dubs brought me up on the Dubs side of this. As you all know, Dubs was phase 3 and phase 4 and phase. So she brought me up to show me the runoff that's happening. So there was some temporary, well, it was supposed to be temporary 20-something years ago, pipes put in for finishing that phase of that plan that apparently is up on that property that's being graded. She's getting brand new clean limestone on her property. So it is definitely coming down through and shooting onto her.
It's my understanding in Washington County, if you're disturbing more than 5,000 square feet, you're required to implement soil erosion and sedimentation control measures. That's governed by the Washington County Conservation District. That's their jurisdiction.
So maybe we should contact them about that.
Since we've gotten some complaints, I think we should, yeah.
Absolutely.
What she sent me a picture of looks to be about, I'd say it's a good 6 acres of movement. Coming down the hillside there's been property apparently cut into the hill and then dumping down to the bottom. So what she's got down by her property are these mountains of earth that have all the roots and the trees and so she's getting the mud, the runoff. So since we have a couple of different properties that are saying that they're being affected by this kind of.
Sure. So do you want to make someone? I guess Mr. Spears concept, and I agree with Mrs. Spear that the engineer contact WCCD about it. So do you want a motion from the board to do that?
Should we also notify the property owner that we're receiving these complaints and we intend to
I think you should.
disclose them to the conservation district?
So I would suggest maybe, if you wanna make a motion now, since it's on the agenda, a motion to authorize the township engineer to contact WCCD concerning the erosion control methods, or lack thereof, being used on property with a parcel ID number, of whatever, you have to insert that.
I have it right here.
What's the parcel ID number?
Is that on here? No, it's not.
1 second.
So, in these pictures, what Sheree had taken, the box culverts from 30 years ago were placed on the property. There's 6 or 8 of them that are still there. So this goes down through many pipes, and there's other box culverts that go down. It ends up down at her property. So she's getting this brand new limestone down at the bottom. They're definitely somewhat working.
Parcel ID number 640-010-00-0001.
This is the
Okay.
mountain that sits above Jack Street that they're complaining about.
So I'm gonna,
And to also, I'm sorry,
Good.
sidetrack, and to also notify the property owner of the issues concerning the same. That's someone's motion.
Are we notifying them by call or by?
You can
Here's the
notify
address.
certified, you can notify by
Here's your
certified.
address.
You
But
want-
they didn't pick up that certified
do you
mail.
want me to
so-
also develop some preliminary layouts to relocate that?
I think that should be part of your.
So just to let you know, that certified mail came back unpicked up, so
I have the correct, is that for the property in question?
it is, and that is the same address,
I'll
but
make-
they did not pick up the certified mail. So I'm just letting you know, I don't know if there's a second option too, in case that doesn't work.
I have the parcel ID number, I have the address here if you want that too.
There's a business.
So, again, there was a motion to do that, plus notify the property owner by mail, and to have the engineer provide designs, is that what you call it?
Yeah, preliminary layouts.
Preliminary layout.
Storm
Okay,
replacement, yeah.
Okay, I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor, so Michelle and Larry, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.